A very good afternoon and welcome to your lunchtime news on MTV Sports. I'm Shanali De Silva. As always, let's start off with a look at your headlines. President Mahinda Rajapaksa arrives in New York for the 68th session of the UN General Assembly. 8,000 Sri Lankans living in Saudi Arabia illegally returned to the island during amnesty period. Syrian president says security situation could be an obstacle for chemical weapons investigators. President Mahinda Rajapaksa, who is in the United States to attend the 68th United Nations General Assembly, is scheduled to address the Assembly tomorrow.
The Presidential Media Unit said that the Sri Lankan delegation led by the President arrived in New York at about 1 a.m. today. The Sri Lanka's ambassador in Washington, Jalya Wickremasurya, Sri Lanka's permanent representative to the UN in New York, Dr. Palitha Kohana, the Deputy Permanent Representative Major General Shavendra Silva and others were present at the airport to welcome the President. The President, who will participate in the general debate at the UNGA, is due to address the Assembly tomorrow.
Results of preferential votes of several candidates who contested the provincial council elections were released. It was Dayasiri Jayasekara who contested the Kurunegala district under the UPFA ticket that obtained the highest number of preferential votes.
Dayasiri Jayasekara has obtained 336,327 votes. Jahan Fernando, who came second in the Kurunegala district, has obtained 134,043 votes. Obtaining 47,014 preferential votes, former Chief Minister of the province, Athula Wijayasinghe, is the fifth in the district. C.V. Viganeshwaran, Tamil National Alliance's Chief Minister candidate, has obtained 132,255 preferential votes after contesting for the Jaffna district.
Still in election news, the Elections Secretariat says that the list of candidates elected to the Northern, Northwestern and Central Provincial Councils will be gazetted within this week. Deputy Elections Commissioner M.M. Mohammed said that the Elections Secretariat continues to receive information of candidates who have won the elections. He added that once all results have been finalized, the names of the elected candidates will be gazetted. The Cormorant 4 military exercise organized by the Sri Lanka Army is being held at present in the areas coming under the purview of the Kadiravela, Wakarai and Thoppigala Security Force bases. 2,698 personnel from the three armed forces are participating in these exercises.
The military exercises commenced on the 11th of this month with the participation of foreign military personnel and observers. Special Forces personnel from the Army, Navy and Air Force are being trained through these exercises in joint operations and strategic military decision making.
The Foreign Employment Bureau says that around 8,000 Sri Lankans who are staying in Saudi Arabia illegally have returned to the island using the common amnesty declared by the Saudi Arabian government. Media spokesperson and Deputy General Manager of the Bureau, Mangala Gandhenia, said that over 10,000 persons have obtained permission papers to leave the country.
තාමත් ආපු නැති කොටසක් ඉන්නවා මේ පිරිසේ. ඒ නිසා කරුණා කරලා ඒ පිරිස
There is a group that is yet to return. It is important that relatives of those people who are staying in Saudi Arabia convince them to return to the island. After the 3rd of November, they will not be able to return freely. At the same time, the embassy has initiated a program of granting special air tickets for these persons. Therefore, the Bureau requests from all illegal migrant workers to use this opportunity and return to the island.
In more local news, the remains of a man who drowned in the Mao Sakale waterfall were found this morning. The man drowned last evening.
The 34-year-old man was a resident of Maskelia. The body was discovered with the help of the police and area residents. Coroner of Maskelia, Muttaya Marasingham Perumal, conducted the coroner's inquest this morning. Our area correspondent said that the man's body was later transferred to the Navalapitiya Base Hospital.
A man was killed when a bus collided with a motorcycle in the Makhandura area on the Dankoto-Giriulla road. The police say that the 28-year-old motorcyclist was killed in the accident. In a separate accident, a man returning home from a wedding reception in the Minaria camp area was killed in a hit-and-run accident.
The accident occurred at about 1:30 am today. The victim was a 52-year-old father of two from Vijayabahapura in Polonnaruwa. The victim's body is currently lying in the Polonnaruwa hospital and operations are underway to apprehend the driver responsible. The magisterial inquest is due to take place today. Meanwhile, Newsfirst reporter Upul Mahesh from Abegama sent this footage of an accident that occurred in the Hammelia area in Badegama Gaul. One person was killed and another seriously injured when a bus plying from LPT to Badegama via Unavitiya collided with a motorcycle in the Handeli area in Badegama Gaul at about 1:30 this afternoon. The body of the deceased is currently lying at the Badegama hospital while the injured individual is being treated at the Karapitiya Teaching Hospital in Gaul.
Wildlife officers succeeded this morning in capturing a wild elephant which had terrorized numerous villages including Ulpatgama in the Hasalaka area.
The pachyderm was captured in the Walgavadia area in Hasalaka. Wildlife officers from the Randanigala participated in this operation. Our reporter says the wildlife officers engaged in a 4-day operation to capture the animal. Mim Aliya Paharademin. On the 15th of this month, a villager from Ulpadgam was killed when he was attacked by this wild elephant. Villagers later staged a demonstration demanding a solution from authorities. The elephant had later attacked a group of wildlife officers who had attempted to chase it away from the area.
And with that, we conclude today's lunchtime news. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Shonali De Silva. Have a good day.